Hello everybody, welcome back to the Bison Workshop. I'm Bob, and today I'm going to show you what I did to fix the screwdriver problem. And I have since then talked to the customer, and she wants an oil change, a new gas line, new carburetor, and running, of course. So we eliminated the screwdriver thing. So while you guys get your trunk coffee, I'll go get the parts and show you what I made for it. So basically what they had done with the screwdriver was took it and put it in there and then just drove it in and wedged it with the screwdriver part being tapered, and it locked it into a square hole. Well, on that piece, it's got a square collar that this slides into. This is actually the screwdriver I took out. And all I did was took the handle off of it and pulled it out, made that hole right there, and then I cut it down to where there's a part in there that makes them two little grooves and keeps it tight. You see two grooves, and when it hits that and presses in there, it makes it tighter and keeps it from turning. So I filed them down a little bit more. I didn't want them that high because I'm basically 3D printed a part out of PETG. And yeah, it's a little crude, but it serves its purpose. And then I just pressed it on there. So it's pressed onto this shaft. And then on the other end, I milled a 3/16 square spot on it. And I think it was about a 1/2 inch wide, deep. And now we'll show you what goes with it, or how it works. So now I've got this spring and everything up out of the way. It goes down here like this, but for now it's there up here out of the way so I can work with this. But there's a hole here, and it's supposed to have something to that effect on it. So I just made a different design, made it real big so that the chance of it splitting from pressing it in there would be a little bit slim. So this here goes in there. Yeah, now I've got to get it down out of the way. Alright, so this here goes into a square slot, just like that. And you turn this like that. Well, I have no way of keeping that pinned, so I made some other parts. I made a collar that is actually the same shape as that right there. So when this goes on there, it's got that step down on it that steps down into the lower part, and then a raised area to level that spot so I can put a washer on it. So we pull this out, we put that in there, and it's just acts like a washer. Then we put a washer on the end of it, and this here slot will go in there, and I'll show you here in just a second how it works. And then this washer will go up on there, and I also drilled a hole in the thing, in the pin, to put a key, which I think this one's too small, I think. Nope. So we put that key in there, and now it can't come out of the slot. I probably need to make a little bit wider washer that fits a little better, so it don't have much play at all back and forth, because I kind of wouldn't want it to go any more than that right there. So it's still got 1/4 inch worth of square in there, but I kind of like to have all of it as I can get in there. So we'll just put a little washer, maybe even 2 washers there, or maybe make one out of aluminum that actually fits the shaft a little bit better. I drilled the hole back a little bit too far, and that's why I got to do that. So let me get that washer and put that on there, and we'll go from there. Alright, so I went and found a black plastic washer that I had cut out of something when I did a hole saw, and it was the right size. So and it was a little wider, so now look at all the play I have back and forth, not much at all. So pretty much all of the, probably 2/3 of the square is up in the hole. So I split the difference. So now I've got the carburetor off, and I'm going to do some cleaning down in here. But that's not what this is about. This is about that lever. Making a new lever, throttle lever. So I'll take you off the tripod here and show you what it's doing. So when you turn this handle here, you change the throttle. And there's your adjusting screw. And that's all they were doing with the screwdriver. So it was just ugly looking. But this is the correct way to fix it. Yeah, the handle doesn't match the original one. The original one was a little smaller than that, but all this is just to turn the position of the throttle. That's all it's for. So I just had to find a way to pin it. So I made that block right there so that it stays level, so I could put a washer on it and then a key. So it can't go in or out. So that'll work. And that's how you fix the throttle for this Honda 20 horsepower V-twin on a North Star generator. So now we're just waiting on the carburetor to show up, and then I got to figure out a gas tank for it. I'll probably just take one of my I got some lawnmower gas tanks that goes under the hood that I could just mount right there. Just kind of put a temporary clamp on mount right here for it so I can start it. But other than that, I got to do some cleaning, do an oil change on it, and put a new gas line on it, and we'll be getting that soon too. But the parts, the carburetor parts, probably won't be here for about a week. So it's coming from California. So don't forget to have your Trump coffee, guys. Y'all have a good one. Later.